Hello everyone, Aryd1a here. This time, as you saw, I found so many flowers yet again, and I actually think this is like my record of finding cut out flowers and roses. Oh my, so many. And here I'm starting. I just sorted out all of those tree ones, or what you would call them. In Danish they are called grene. I cannot remember the English name right now for that. But maybe I have said it before, and I will definitely be saying it once again. This is just so therapeutic to me to just sort out all of these roses and other flowers and just make my own bouquets. And I am so lucky that I can dumpster dive all of these, because everything you see here is dumpster dived. All of the plants or roses and flowers, they are dumpster dived. And I am so lucky to have that possibility here. And then I can actually get to play with all the flowers, because I am not educated in any way on how to do bouquets properly or arrange flowers or anything like that. It's just because I find it fun and it's free, so why not? This time, all of the majority of the flowers were pink roses in a very subtle pink, and then in a more bright pink, as you can see right now, actually in the bouquet I am making. And that actually made it a little bit hard to work with, because, well, I could have made like multiple bouquets of just this pink rose, or those two pink roses there. And, well, it's not that fun actually, because I like to mix it up a little bit, but I made it work. But I'm not particularly liking of the yellow flowers, but I think I did it all right. It's because when I mix those pink roses there with yellow flowers, I'm so afraid to make like what I would call a grandma bouquet. And I particularly do not want to do that, but maybe I have done it anyway. Well, but I ended up liking it, and I felt like it was like still an old type of bouquet, maybe. Oh, Busky, you are naughty, you little kitty. She tried to eat the other ones that I again cannot remember what I need to call. Yeah. But yeah, so maybe they were like a little bit like a rococo bouquet or something like that. That was my goal, to try and achieve that, and then just use as many flowers as possible, because I did not have vases enough for making bouquets in, and I had so many flowers I could make like 10 bouquets easily. But I did not want to do that, so I tried to use as many as possible in each bouquet. And I actually had to use pots, like flower pots, plants, to have the flowers in as vases. Have you ever done that, or is it only me? Like, look at that. That is a flower pot, not a vase. It's kind of fun. Please write down in the comment section if you've ever used pots for vases. But yeah, I like to be innovative and just use whatever I have lying around to make something possible. And I really like how it looked in the end, yes. Now we really see Busky there watching me in the background, and I really actually did not notice her for a long time, because she was so silent and just watching me. It's very cute, and I really like that I can see now making this editing this video. It's called how much she actually was watching me doing everything. Like, you can see her head is following my every move almost with all the flowers. She was so excited by all of these plants, and she just wanted to sniff around in all of the plants and also chew a bit on some of them. Oh, she's a little bit tired there. Yeah, I understand that she was tired, because I did this late at night, because I go dumpster diving when the stores are closed. So yeah, even the cat was tired, and I was too when this was done, because it actually took me 3 hours. Oh, but there, see, the first full bouquet done, and it's very nice. I really like it. Oh yes. And oh, and then the first dumpster bin. I think I actually used like 3 dumpster bins or something, whatever you would call it, dumpster bags, to get rid of all the excess pots of flowers that I could not use. So that's a lot. Oh, naughty kitty, did you just see that? There's more of Busky. She was so activated by all of the plants. She loved it. She was so playful. But I just couldn't get her or let her play with the plants because, there, as I said before, there were so many roses and they all had those stingy bits on them, and I did not want Busky, our cat, to get hurt on her paws, or if she got to chew on some of it and then she would be stung in her mouth or something like that. So it was a little bit painful to see her so play sick and not letting her play with any of the flowers, but that's just how life is. And actually I don't particularly like yellow flowers, but somehow I think I made this work by taking some of the cream white ones and yellow together without mixing them with all the pink ones. I think that made it better for me to cope the color, because yeah, I just feel it does not match with the pink ones too good. I don't feel like it. I like this more. Yes, so, but that is just my opinion. Yes, and that is okay, so. But I really actually like this combination with the white and creamy white ones. See, I actually thought about putting some of those purple ones in there, because I really like purple and yellow together. That is really good, yes. But I ended up using the purple ones for another bouquet. And the finishing touches were done, and the yellow bouquet was also done and completed. Oh yes, and it really works well in those pots, I really think. Yeah, so you can really do that if you don't have any vases free. Oh, and now you can see I really don't like to touch sticky things, so that's a fun fact about me, as you could see on my face. So all of those sticky price tags, I don't like to remove them. I really don't like it. Yeah. How are you about that? Do you like to touch sticky stuff, like removing old price tags from things? Yeah, I would like to hear that, or is it just me that's crazy? Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a shame right now that you actually can't see what I'm working on, because it's in a very small pots that I am doing stuff in. So I will remember next time I'm recording something like this, that when I'm working with a small pot or something like that, or small vase, I would need to turn the camera down, or find like a little bit of a pedestal or something, or build one out of books or another pot, so that you can see what I am doing. Yeah, because that is a little bit of a shame. You can see here that I try to combine different colors to see what I would like, but you actually can't see what I'm doing, so yeah, that's my bad. I have actually been thinking about trying to learn more about making bouquets. Do you have any tips or tricks on what I could do? Because I find so many flowers that I feel like I should know more about how to use them properly or better. It's always a there's always many ways to learn more, and I like to learn new stuff, yes. So please write any tips and tricks down in the comments. I would be so happy about that. And have you done anything like this ever before? Do you dumpster dive for flowers, or do you just buy a lot of flowers to make your own bouquets? And how do you do it? I would love to hear, yes. And now you see another one done. Oh yes, and those colors are actually pretty nice together with that pot. It's actually a hanging pot, you can see in that copper material. It's really good with those colors of the flowers, I feel. Yeah. And I think it's the orange flowers in that bouquet that made it work together with the pink and yellow ones that I don't actually like to combine, but I did anyway because of the orange ones. Oh, and I just talked a little bit with Busky. Well, that needs to be done as well, or she will just go crazy if I don't answer her. She's a very talkative cat. Yes, she is, and she's very, very sweet. And the pink bouquet is done! Oh yes, with a subtle pink and a more bright pink. And that was very good, yes. And I think that I am down to be making the last bouquet of this evening. Oh yes! And, well, the last one here is a small one as well, but nevertheless, still a pretty one. I would actually have liked to put in more flowers in it, but I didn't have any more. That was good. But that's just how it is when I am not buying flowers myself. I cannot plan how to do the bouquets and then buy enough flowers for doing that. It's just seeing what I find and get and then mix it up as I go. Yeah. But I really liked it anyways, and this time I went for purple and pink flowers together, and I really liked that combination as well. Yes, it was so nice. But do you have a favorite flower or favorite color of flower? I like roses a lot, but I really think that I like blue or black roses, but they are very hard to find because they are not normal. Like they are to be in some kind of colored water to get that color. I think. But sometimes I also like purple roses. It's not because I don't like roses. I just like the other colors better, but I still love roses, yes. How about you? What do you like and what don't you like, maybe? But as I said, I really like the purple roses as well. I actually think that I am in like a pastel purple lilac period or something, because I love everything in that color right now. I just want everything in that color. And now the finishing touches. Oh yes, it was really nice as well. Yeah, and now I'm just chopping up the last bad bit so that it can fit in the dumpster bag. And cleaning up after myself, that's very important, so that Busky, our cat, will not be eating all of the flowers. She cannot handle that. Her stomach will go crazy. Oh yes, that's very important. To get rid of all of that. And then I can see, once again, this pot is too small so that you cannot see what I'm working on, but I think this is the one that is more red and pink and maybe orange. So warmer colors this time together with each other, and it should be good as well. Oh yes. And this was actually the one that was the last bouquet, and as you can see, it's not as full as the other ones, but it was still very pretty. And now I will show you the final result.